So I guess Cardi B's new boyfriend broke up with her and claims that her BBL stinks.
Oh my God!
Whoo! Just when y'all thought Cardi B had finally found her peace after Offset's wild ride, boom, life said, hold my mic. Yup, it's official. Cardi B and NFL star Stefon Diggs might be done, over, finito. And the way it all unfolded? Baby, it's got everything. Deletion sprees, burner accounts, TikTok oopsies, and a side chick who swears she didn't know nothing. This isn't just celebrity gossip. This is primetime drama, and the internet is eating it up one messy detail at a time.
And I'm not gonna lie, y'all can hate on Cardi and Stefon Diggs all y'all want, but at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding, baby. And that goes for many things. The difference between a boy and a man, the difference between the way a woman acts when she's with a boy and a man, the difference between a man loving the woman for her and a man loving the woman for the idea of her. Like, I feel like Cardi B with Offset was Cardi B. Cardi B with Stefon Diggs is Belcalis, like two different versions of her. And it's crazy because everybody keeps trying to say that Stefon Diggs love bombing Cardi B, and to be honest, if he is, she ain't dumb. One thing about Cardi, she's not dumb. I feel like she only put up with as much as she did from Offset because of the kids and the marriage. Without that, I think she would have been gone, but y'all know Cardi is real big on loyalty. We can literally look at Cardi between the two and tell the difference. Like with Offset, the way she dressed, the way she talked, the way she acted, and I think that it was honestly genuinely a reflection of her and her relationship, the way she was being treated by him. But with Stefon, it's totally different. And like I said, not only in the way of how he's treating her, how she dresses, how she's been carrying herself, how she's been talking, like it's two different forms of her, like same person but different people.
So let's set the stage. Cardi B, fresh out of her roller coaster marriage with Offset, cheating scandals, public meltdowns, and every kind of red flag imaginable, decides she's done. Fans rejoiced. Women everywhere were praising her for finally walking away from the gaslighting and disrespect. Offset was painted as the villain in Cardi's story, the man who took her love and turned it into chaos. But then came Stefon Diggs, the new man, the upgrade, or so we thought. At first, the vibes were immaculate. Cardi was glowing, literally and emotionally. Her Instagram was giving soft glam, less screaming, more slaying. Gone were the aggressive live streams and clapback rants. In their place, soft smiles, polished fashion, a calmer energy. Even her fans noticed the difference. She looks so much more feminine, one wrote. Like she can finally breathe, another said. People were calling it the healing era of Cardi B. And honestly, we were rooting for her.
Nothing about that is a win. Nothing about that is like a dig to Offset the way you think it is. It is, but it ain't. Like, could he be somewhere in his feelings? Possibly. But at the end of the day, she has not upgraded. Because Stefon Diggs, as far as his character goes, is not a better man.
But y'all know the internet doesn't let anything stay perfect for too long. The whispers started. Was Stefon Diggs really the one? DJ Academics, never one to hold his tongue, threw shade early on. He warned everyone that men like Stefon don't settle down with women like Cardi. They ride the roller coaster, enjoy the thrill, then hop off when the ride's over. According to him, this was all temporary fun, not forever love. And who? Was he foreshadowing or what? Then boom, one of the first warning signs. Cardi deletes every single picture of Stefon from her Instagram. All of them. Wiped clean like he never existed. And if you know Cardi, you know that's not subtle. That's a message, a big fat we're done kind of message. And the fans? Oh, they noticed. Social media went into full meltdown mode. What happened? They broke up? Say it ain't so. Even the new AI chatbot Grok. Yes, AI is out here confirming the rumors. That's how deep this went. How deep?
The academics caught a lot of slack for predicting this.
Like, I hate to even say it, bro. Yo, let's see from a year from now, Stefon Diggs and Cardi B. Cardi B got 3 children, bro. When niggas get with single moms, bro, niggas be in there like Six Flags, man. And as soon as like they've been on the ride too much times, yo, go back to your baby dads, man. Yo, listen, I got a new ride, man. Like, this is a new amusement park over there. I be telling y'all, I be like, this is why when chicks be like, I'm outside, I'm like, you got kids, you shouldn't be outside. You should be inside looking, but whatever. You see, I love it. You know, we got new age mentality from women. They think they could be. Go ahead. Let me tell you this. Every chick think there's more Russell Wilsons. There's one Russell Wilson. Ain't no other trying to come do that. Every other they get up in there, they start beating it up, but it always get old after a year. And then they realize, oh, me to take it to the next level, I got to be taking pictures with you and this little ain't even my little I'm good.
Got him!
But it doesn't stop there. Because just like any spicy breakup, there was a side chick plot twist. Enter TikTok user Trapper75. This woman suddenly starts posting videos from inside what looks like Stefon Diggs' Maryland mansion. Yup, inside his home. Not a friend's house, not a party, his mansion. There's even a clip of her on a boat with him, standing real close, looking real familiar. If this was a coincidence, it's the messiest coincidence of 2025 so far. Of course, the internet did its thing. People matched the furniture, compared outfits, tracked burner accounts. It turned into CSI Instagram. Turns out Stefon Diggs was following Trapper75 from a burner account. Come on, Stefon. If you're gonna be messy, at least don't be obvious. And the wildest part? She posted these videos like she didn't expect the internet to catch on. Sis, this is Cardi B's man. Of course people are watching. Then came the cleanup. Trapper75 posts an apology video, talking about she didn't mean to insinuate anything, that she's not involved with anyone in a relationship, and that the videos weren't meant to stir drama. But baby, the footage was already viral. Screenshots everywhere, side-by-sides on Twitter. TikTok investigators had already cracked the case. The damage was done, and Cardi was not about to sit around and let it simmer. Hence, the deletion spree. After that, fans jumped into therapist mode. Cardi sis, you gotta stop posting your love life until the ink dries on the commitment. Learn to date in silence, one person wrote. You're too visible for trial and error love. And they're not wrong. Cardi's relationships have become public property, an open book where the audience gets whiplash every time she turns a page. First Offset, now Stefon. And the people are tired of watching her heart get tossed around like confetti at a club.
Trapper75 came out and publicly said this.
Quick, I just want to apologize for a video that was posted because I don't want it to continue to insinuate a story that is untrue. I don't really use TikTok like that. I'm not really used to the app for real, but nonetheless, I'm not connected to anybody in a relationship. Nor do I have any prior history with anybody in a relationship. Nor was I there at the house for somebody in a relationship. So any stories based on these allegations are absolutely false. And I hope nobody has to be tied to these false pretenses.
But here's where O'Shea Duke Jackson drops some heavy truths. He points out that Cardi isn't just a woman with bad luck in love. She's a woman stuck in a pattern of attracting the same kind of men over and over. Men who like the show, the image, the bad bitch energy. But not the real Cardi underneath. Not the woman who wants to settle down. He says it's not about hate. It's about patterns. And those patterns are loud.
So Cardi B going through another breakup. Say she done took Stefon or whatever his name, pictures down off of her Instagram. Ladies, y'all got to know how to just date and be quiet. Date and just be private with your relationship until you really see that it's really locked in and it's solid. You know what I'm saying? If not, you're going to be looking like a fool out here. I felt that she needed to let herself air out. You know what I'm saying? As women, we grow. We are not the same people. I told y'all, she is not the same person she was on Love and Hip Hop. She's been married. She have children. You know what I'm saying? We got to find out who we are.
Let's talk about the branding. Cardi B's entire public image is high octane, loud, unfiltered, sexy, flashy. And while that sells records, it doesn't exactly scream marriage material to a certain type of man. She's got the BBL, the wild wigs, the no-filter attitude, and the habit of turning every breakup into a public roast session. And that's where O'Shea makes his point. These traits might win you a crowd, but they rarely win you a ring. And no shade. But comparing Stefon to someone like Russell Wilson is wild. Russell's the type of man who wants someone low drama, high dignity. Think Ciara, not Cardi. He's not into the flashing cameras or constant Twitter beef. He wants a partner, not a spectacle. So when women say, "We need a man like Russell," O'Shea claps back with, "You're not moving like Ciara." And that's a conversation a lot of folks don't want to have. O'Shea also dives into Cardi's past behavior with Offset. And let's be real, Offset was no saint. But Cardi didn't exactly keep it cute either. The social media rants, the live videos, the name-calling, it all added fuel to the fire. And men watching from the sidelines? They notice that stuff. Successful men especially want peace, not the potential of being publicly dragged every time there's a disagreement. That kind of chaos is a deal breaker. So now we're left asking, what does Cardi really want? Because if she wants loyalty, respect, and emotional stability, she's got to stop chasing men who love the limelight more than they love commitment. She's got to stop jumping from one high-profile fling to the next. She's got to start guarding her heart and her Instagram. You can't keep giving people the spotlight in your life when they haven't earned even a flashlight's worth of trust. And look, we're not here to tear down Cardi B. This isn't a Cardi hate train. We respect the hustle. We know she's grown from the love and hip-hop days. She's a mom now, a mogul, a brand. But until her private decisions match her public desires, she's going to keep ending up in these messy situations. And it's hard to watch someone so powerful, so talented, keep getting dragged by dusty dudes who can't even spell loyalty. So where does that leave us? Well, the breakup rumors are gaining traction. Stefon's burner account behavior has raised eyebrows. Cardi's fans are heartbroken all over again. And the internet? It's locked in, waiting for Cardi's next move. Will she address it in a song? Go live with some tears and a wig cap? Or will she stay silent and finally choose peace over public drama? One thing's for sure, this won't be the last time Cardi makes headlines for her love life. But maybe, just maybe, it'll be the last time she lets a man turn her into a meme. Maybe this is the breakup that finally makes her say, enough. Or maybe it's just chapter 3 in a saga that's far from over. What do you think, fam? Did Stefon Diggs ever take Cardi seriously? Was this all just clout and chemistry without any commitment? Is Cardi stuck in a toxic love loop? Or just playing the game by her own rules? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's unpack the drama together. And while you're here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. We've got more celebrity tea brewing, hot, messy, and unfiltered, only here on this channel. Stay tuned.